guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my postpartum essentials. I do have a couple of things here that I don't have yet. I still have a couple weeks to go, but I have started to get some things around. I started making a little basket for things for me for the bathroom, and I'm just trying to get as prepared as I possibly can because my recovery with River was awful. It was really, really bad for me. I had a really hard time postpartum and during the fourth trimester, as they call it. Honestly, I wanted to share this video with you guys because I want to be as open and honest as I can with you about what it is like to have a baby and all of the things. I'm actually going to go into a more in-depth video about the fourth trimester and just more of the details like that. But for this video, I am just going to be talking about what products and things that I'm going to be using this time around just to make things go a little bit smoother. And now that I am on my second baby, I know what products that I really want to use and what worked for me the last time, so I wanted to share those with you guys today. So I will try to link as many products down below as I can. Like I said, there's a couple things here that I'm going to mention that I'm going to be purchasing or getting from the hospital that I do not have yet. So the first thing that I wanted to mention, I have all of my stuff right here, so sorry if I am reaching. So the first thing that I wanted to quickly mention for me personally, this is just what has worked, is to get some type of basket, bin, or a drawer, something that is close to the toilet that you can reach for products or diapers or whatever it is that you would need. I didn't have any of this set up with River because no one told me what the situation was going to be like. I knew obviously that I was going to bleed, but I thought that I would just wear a pad and things would just, you know, I would be uncomfortable, but not, I was not expecting it to be how it was when I gave birth to River. So this time around, something that I am doing is I am not wearing pads right away. I do have pads that I'm going to share with you guys, but I decided that I was going to go the adult diaper route. So I will leave what kind of diapers these are. I actually took everything out of the package and I put everything inside my little basket here. But these are the discreet diapers, and I ended up getting them in a size small medium. I'll leave a little picture right here to share with you guys what the packaging looks like. But I got those for during the day, and then I got the other ones. They're the same brand, but I got the overnight diapers just because, I mean, not that it really matters because I'm going to be up all night anyway, but I think that these are just a little bit more discreet. They hug your body a little bit more, and they're not so diapery, and the overnight ones are just a little bit bulkier. So I have those, and then something else that I have in here are these perineal cold packs, and these actually are left over from when I had River, and the expiration on these are still good. So I'm so happy that I kept these. But basically you just crack these and put them in your diaper or in your underwear, and it just gets cold and just gives you some relief. I really like these. When after I had River, I was wearing underwear and a pad, so I would do my underwear, the pad, and then I would do a cold pack and then spray DermaPlus. So I had a whole system going every single time. But I would really just recommend having some sort of caddy or that. Also, what is going to go in here is my DermaPlus and Tux pads, that kind of stuff. But I remember at the hospital they gave me a lot of DermaPlus actually to take home, so I'm gonna hold off on that, and a peri bottle, which they will give that to me at the hospital as well. The peri bottle is just the little squirt bottle that you have to spray down there because you can't wipe when you pee. So those are some things that will be in here as well that I haven't added yet. So I wanted to mention to you guys, since we're on the topic, these are the pads that I decided to pick out. I honestly typically am a pad wearer when I am on my period. I think that wearing a tampon makes my cramps a lot worse, and the toxic shock syndrome and all of that, it just freaks me out. So I've always pretty much have worn pads, and I've always liked these Always Flex Foam pads because they are really honestly comfortable. I don't even realize that I am wearing them, but I ended up getting the extra heavy flow ones. It says that, it says size 3. I didn't know that there were different sizes in the pads, but I ended up just getting a box of pads. These have 28, and I figured what I would do is like the first week or so, do the diapers, and then once everything starts lightening up a little bit, then I would switch to the pads. And I didn't grab any, I should have, but what I ended up wearing for underwear with River and that I really liked, that I thought were comfortable, were boy shorts. I think I got them at Walmart. Like, they were the cheapest underwear, but I wear them to bed now. They're so comfortable, and I would definitely recommend wearing some type of like boy short or like boxer type underwear, because you have that like that extra fabric, especially wearing a pad. It just makes everything feel like your pad's not gonna move around or anything. So I really like wearing the boy shorts along with the pads. So another video that I am planning on filming for you guys is a whole video about nursing and pumping and milk supply and all of that. I have a lot to share about that. And just quickly, I produce a lot of milk. I am an overproducer. I have to pump as well as breastfeed on demand, and I have a very strong letdown. So I have just a couple products that I wanted to share with you guys, but like I said, I'm going to go into a full like scheduled video sharing with you guys just more of this. But this is like the stuff that I'm going to be taking with me, just because I know how quickly my milk comes in and how much milk that I produce. So first of all, I'll share with you guys, this is the Janell. I don't even know how to say this brand, but I have their breast milk collector here, and it's the same thing as a HACA. And basically what you do is you suction it to the breast that you are not feeding from, and when your letdown happens, instead of all of that milk going into a nursing pad or just going into your bra, it is collected in here. And this is how I ended up really getting my milk supply up, because I have a very strong letdown. So when I would feed River, the milk would just literally spew out of the other side. So this really helps just save, literally it says every last drop of breast milk, and it does that. So I wanted to share this with you guys as well, because this is definitely a postpartum essential. I use that for sure. And then I wanted to share with you guys the nursing pads that I have. So I have used both nursing pads, and I really don't prefer one or the other. Obviously the washable nursing pads are better for the environment, that way that you are not wasting a lot. But I always have the disposable nursing pads with me on hand. I especially pack them in a diaper bag or in my purse whenever we are going out. Like I said, if I'm not even feeding and my breasts get full of milk, I will leak on everything or anything. So I literally need to always have pads around or on me. So I have these disposable nursing pads, and these are actually the Target brand ones. And these work really, really good. They hold a lot of milk, and it's nice just to be able to, you know, toss them out if I need to and just pop other ones back in there. And then I also have these washable nursing pads. Obviously these are better to use, but if I'm in a pickle or if I'm out in public, I'm not gonna like what am I gonna do if these are full? You know what I mean? So I always like to use the washable nursing pads as well as the disposables. I think that these are like, I don't know, I wanna say like $7 for 100 count. I definitely need to get more of those because, like I said, I produce a lot of milk and I go through those a lot. And then one more thing for nursing that I wanted to mention. This is the Medela Tender Care Lanolin. I hope that I am saying that right too. But this is the nipple cream that I used with River. Basically what you use this for is if your nipples end up sore or if they're cracked or bleeding. It does happen. So I use this with River, and I'm pretty sure that this is the same brand that they gave me at the hospital, because I remember I purchased whatever they gave me at the hospital because I thought that it worked good. They just give you like the little samples. So this is what I used for him, and you don't have to worry about like wiping your nipples off in between feedings or that if you like nurse your baby and then put this on. It's completely safe, so I really liked using this as well. I wanted to quickly share that because, again, postpartum nursing ties into that, so I wanted to quickly share that as well. All right, so the last two things that I want to share with you guys are clothing, and my first thing that I'm going to share are these nursing bras. These are the brand Auden from Target, and I ended up getting a size medium. I'm going to get a couple more of these, but this is by far my favorite nursing bra that I have ever worn, that I have ever tried. I've tried a lot of nursing bras, and I feel like I either just don't have enough support, or it's too tight, or it just doesn't feel like I'm supported enough. And this nursing bra really does the job for me. It really does feel great. I think that these are pretty affordable. They're about $20. So like I said, I'm going to purchase a couple more. But something that I realized with River was, for some reason, I never really wore nursing bras. I wore just the nursing tanks, and I just wouldn't wear a bra if I was home. And I am not doing that this time. I'm just gonna wear a nursing bra and just, you know, sweatpants or a robe, and just not really worry about it. It's so funny when you have your second baby because you just think completely different. I've heard that from so many people, and that couldn't be more true. So I'm literally going to be wearing my nursing bra, a diaper, and a robe, and probably a pair of sweatpants for the first couple weeks after we come home after having him. But I wanted to share these bras because I know that Auden is kind of a new brand at Target, and these are really affordable and really nice quality. So I'll be getting these in a couple more colors just so I can constantly rotate through them. And even if you aren't nursing, like right now, since I've been pregnant, I wear this bra and it is really comfortable. And the last thing that I wanted to mention is get yourself a robe. I didn't have a robe when I was pregnant with River, and after I had him, I didn't have one in the hospital, and I really wish that I did. For whatever reason, I just wore a hospital gown at the hospital, which is totally fine, but I just really am not a fan of the hospital gowns. After we have our little guy, I plan on just wearing a robe and my nursing bra, and like I said, a diaper and probably sweatpants. But this robe is actually from Kohl's. I share this with you guys a lot, but I really like it because it is a silk robe. So that way, you know, like the thick towel robes, like you're not gonna be hot. It's very breathable. I have a medium, so it is a little bit bigger on me, and I really like that. So I would just recommend getting a robe. I feel like this time around with my nursing bras and my robes and the sweatpants that I'm going to take, I am just going to feel so much more comfortable. I did pick up a couple of, I think it's Cloud Island at Target is the brand, but I have a couple sweatpants from them, and they are so soft. I should have grabbed them, but they are upstairs. But I'll be taking those as well. And other than that, I am keeping everything very casual. I just want to be very comfortable, and I feel like this time around I have a good idea of how I'm going to be feeling after, and I just really want to be intentional about having the products that I need, having everything that I can set up for myself when we come home, so that way I can recover quickly and just feel as best as I possibly can, since I had such a hard time with River. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Those are all of the postpartum essentials that I have for you. The only other thing that I can think of that I don't have that I want to get is a belly bandit. I'm sure that you guys have heard about it before, and no, I am not using it for like cosmetic reasons. I'm going to use it just for the fact that I felt like everything was falling out of me after I had River, and I really just feel like wearing some type of band or having something around me will just make me feel more secure and just make me feel just a little bit better. It is such a weird feeling after you have a baby because you truly feel like you're just hanging there and just things are gonna fall out, and it is just a really bizarre feeling. So I'm probably gonna get a belly bandit, and that is going to be it for my pregnancy essentials. Like I said, I will be filming a lot of videos talking about breastfeeding and postpartum and fourth trimester things and Really, I'm just gonna be sharing a lot of baby content. So make sure that you guys are subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.
On and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how